Hello. Yeah, what's up, everyone? It's been a day, hasn't it? It's been quite a day. Basically the last big day of the year, too, I feel like. Pretty much, we're heading into the holidays. We're heading into everything winding down. Now I feel to deserve to watch. Wait. Can I ask you why? Are you in an event that perhaps most people aren't in yet? With a character that maybe most people would like to have. What's up, Joss? Check D2 ranking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I suppose I'm supposed to slide on over in here. There he is. Look at that. Rocking the 1GL and everything. Coming out on top. Nice. Very nice. Man, I kind of miss playing for efficiency, but it's honestly... It was boring unless I went off the deep end doing the whole, like, trying to get every banner up to, like, 60 matches. Oh, I should get the TB waves off. Whoopsie. Like, playing for normal efficiency is, like, boring unless I go for perfectionist, and then it's, like, the other side, right? It's like, I'm sitting here for, like, 10 minutes trying to, like, make a perfect turn order, and people are just like, could you just play the video game? Yeah, good stuff, man. Congrats. Yeah, we have, speaking of efficiency, I guess I've done some false advertising. This dude's match history did some false advertising, I feel like, more so. Man, let's slide back. Wait, is OBS caching again? I told you not to cache. We don't do that here anymore. Alright. Correct matchup slide. Go. Yeah. You know, this is kind of bog standard. My mods are, of course, still a mess, but overall I would say I'm a mod leader, relic leader, but they have more GP overall, which is whatever, right? The thing that I was excited for today, first off, this person's match history was insane. 2 days out of the 3 for a 5v5, no one attacked him, and he did half attacks. He didn't. And it wasn't even like he he killed 5 teams, but it was a bunch of losses, so he was just gassed out. He just did 4 attacks. You know, sometimes you just go halfway and you're just like, all right, I had enough Grand Arena for today. I'm good. So I got to look at one of his defenses, and he's a 2 GL account, so we do technically have an advantage there. This person posted both GL and Darth Revan, full-blown Darth Revan, Bastila, Malak, everything. And posted Gas, and posted GG Watt. So we had, like, basically the greatest hit. It was honestly, I've been wanting to fight someone who did this. I have never seen anyone post GG Watt as of late. And I think it's a huge, it's a big balls play, especially if you're posting GL alongside it. And that's like my wildcard trump card that I would love to pull out sometime, and still have not. And honestly, I don't even think my mod or my Watt modding would be that good for it, because I would want it to be like pure health stack to benefit separatists. But I saw that, I was like, okay, we got some spice. And then we go into the GAC screen, and I see this. You never want to see Veers. If you're expecting a spicy day, it's like the green and the helmet. It's just a bad indication of things to come. Granted, I do think M Troopers do kind of have a second life now with, you know, Pyatt basically making up for Stark's sins. The team can kind of TM train now without requiring Stark to do his job properly. You know, they just kind of do it automatically. So, like, not to say that it's like a pushover team, but we've got Bouncy Hunter, M Trooper down bottom. We've got GG, no Watt up top. than Geo's NS. So right now we're kind of on a B team buffet, if you will, which I think we still have to play for, of course, assuming that there might be double Geo in rear. But for the most part, this also just means that this is just a efficiency day. Now, I basically catered everything I was bringing on offense to... I just wanted to see, like, okay, what if I just do this hard read? You know, we literally have one day, so probably too much of an assumption off of that. But, you know, I wanted to try to bring... I did hold CLS for offense just in case he did post gas, that being a favorable matchup. Held Kylo for Sith Eternal Emperor. That's probably just something until, I mean, honestly, my exposure to Sith Eternal Emperor has just been insanely low. Like, I fought him in Territory War, and that's kinda it. I guess we do have one more in Arena now in, like, the last week that I haven't really poked at, but, like, yeah, I just don't really have a game plan for him yet. Especially, like, TW and GAC are just completely different beasts now, right? So, like... yeah, a GAC counter that you bring is generally going to be less expensive than what you can fit in TW. It depends, right? Like, you don't spend extra because you can, but there's 16 teams in GAC per side versus, you know, 4 to 6 team comps, depending on what the enemy guild strategy is. Yeah, I mean, so the way that this lines up, we got some pretty bad banners against Nest last time. We do have... I'm actually grateful. So we had Imp Troopers clocked at 334 last time, and on a whim, it took Piet up to 338. So this Nest being 306, or I think 303? 306. 306. So she's 336. This Django isn't really coming out of the gate swinging either. We beat out by 2 speed, so we could just do a full TM train. We've got a Gear 11 Mando that we could hook off of. And we could try shoving in DT this time, which probably has to be the right play. And actually, honestly, we could even have Piet put the mark on DT instead, just for Days Attempt redundancy. Because I think if we do Veer's Mass Assist, aiming over a Nest, and we rig Piet so that he will always call DT to assist. So we'll have the Veer's Mass Assist, we'll have the DT assist call off of Piet. That's, you know, what are even the odds on DT? Got it. This character has been untouched for straight up like 10 months. I'm not even joking. This mod set included. This mod set, like, yeah, it's hilarious. Oh god, I forgot he's like a... I forgot this wasn't even a guaranteed, like, attempt. Huh. So 2 70% chances to inflict days, and she would counter Veers. Better or worse. Not necessarily in the world. That stun, though, maybe not necessarily sounding too reliable. I mean, Stark will loop all the way around off of it, so... I could have sworn that DT had like 40% chance to double down. Am I crazy? I never use this team against Rebels for the most part. And I'm like extremely positive that DT would double attack like 40% of the time. Okay. I guess I'm just insane. Like, obviously it could have been range procking, but I have old memories of... Okay. Sheesh. This is a wake-up call. I mean, so right, like... We have a weak character hook, which arguably we shouldn't be on Stark lead, we should be on Veer's lead. Arguably, I think this has to be the comp. And if we do the Mass Assist call on Nest just to go for Days redundancy, it puts us in a little bit of a weird spot, but like, I don't think there's going to be that much of a struggle to kill Mando. I mean, we should responsibly check to make sure that responsibly, yeah. We're going to dump truck him. It's not even going to be close. But it's just a question of closing out the fight. Well, you know what? Kind of the theme of this season. We just gotta kind of refamiliarize. Get comfortable in our own shoes again. So there's only one real way to find out here. I'm gonna be real sad if this nest doesn't get dazed, but she's not on tenacity build that badly either, so. I guess RNG is all that's on the table here. Welcome to my world. My imp troopers, man. They have just been out of commission for so long. So we should be aiming over here, right? Just on the off chance that range trooper decides to give us a gift. Yeah. Not the gift I was looking for, but it's the thought that counts. Okay, that's the gift I was looking for. You know what? I'm happy. God, this grenade hits different now that there's 3 bounty hunters resolves now. It's just Bosk. It's Bosk and Nest. There's 2 cooldown increases. What do you even do now? This button feels so bad. Ah, whatever. We still gotta cover our butts. We don't have the Fear Zeta, so this button isn't really that attractive. We've got everyone at full altimeter. We don't really need to pick up Mandalorian yet. Let's spread some. Oh, he just double rolled him. Okay, this game is just like pranking me right now. I swear, I'm so used. Like a DT, I swear, the double attack happens. DT double attack is real, and it's my friends. Again, everyone's kind of just chilling right now. We kind of just need us to go. We could just give Bosk like a basic. God, we're on so much offense right now. We're kind of out of our minds. All right, we need to deliberately slow our roll for a minute, lest we time out on nests. All right, chill. All right, she's back on her days. I didn't even think about this. We're technically taunting on her. Doesn't really matter. We're just gonna kind of waste some time now, I guess. Yeah, the death mark's pretty unnecessary. Auto basic is pretty much what we need here. Just... I guess Bosk is gonna taunt next turn, right? Conveniently. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Is there a conceivable point where we would just TM train so hard that we would just start out? Nah. Don't you? Oh my god. If that timed out. Timeout master? Nah, we don't time out here. We could literally just auto basic this until Nest dies. You know what? In fact, get out of my sight. Don't let me ever see you again here. And then we just auto basic. And then she just falls over and dies, right? It's 70 seconds. That's an insane amount of time here. Look at this. She's already at 70% turn meter. We have 1 second per turn meter. We're chilling. It's still kind of disturbing how successful this team is and how laggy it's making my game. Oh, I wonder what... It's like it's having to remove all of those stacks at once and it's just like having a heart attack. Alright, that death mark probably wasn't that useful. I mean, 50% damage. It was like a 10% chip per Nest turn cycle, right? I would suggest restarting. Where are we at? I mean, we can. I feel like that's more just like one of those circumstances where you just push the game so hard, right? It's like Ray versus GG lead, especially if we assume that LSTB is bugged now, which I think it is. Which it definitely is. There was like 0 chance of that GGOE giving him 80% Terminator otherwise. Paradoid? Yeah, I mean, it does not cost us anything beyond a few seconds. I think it's a safe call. You feel his heart rate increasing? I felt the clock getting low doesn't make me concerned as long as the match is moving along as it needs to. The real problem is like, okay, we've got 60 seconds left and we're like just starting on Padme with Ness versus Padme, and then it's like, okay, we're screwed. Even then, honestly, I'm not even stressed. It's just like, ah, shit. Mistakes were made. Okay. So we have the brother from another mother. I don't really know what I feel like spending on this. So we have to bank. His SLK is JKRable. It is possible that he might... Well, wait a minute. I think he did some scouting for me. Okay, it's not going to be SLK-NS. It could be SLK-DR. That actually might be annoying. What do we do against that? Do we have an option against that? Here? Okay, let's say he posts SLK-DR with SEE, so we have to probably use SLK and Emperor. I don't know what I like against SLK-DR. It's weird. It's been a while since I fought it. I don't remember what the usual solutions are. It feels like it's been a running... Oh, we're playing hypotheticals on my mind. Well, this does matter because we need to figure out what the heck we're killing this with. That isn't too expensive. We're definitely using Padme against Grievous up north. I was almost thinking like maybe just like Hux First Order might be an interesting cheap play. Because I don't think SLK needs like a huge supporting squad to defeat Sith Eternal Emperor. I think that's a fairly safe choice. He's running Triumvirate with Sith Trooper, so, you know, not Sith Eternal Emperor plus DR. I guess that might be on the menu too. This dude's defense is just different now, so any past assumptions are probably off the table. What about JTR? I'm pretty sure I posted her on defense. I totally posted her on defense. How convenient that would have been. I mean, there is still gas as the neutral play. What about Separatists, actually? Honestly, if we're just looking for neutral plays, I think I'm down with this. His CLS isn't that scary. Not scary enough that I would feel forced into GG versus CLS. And again, we're only dealing with 2 teams rear, so like, if it's CLS rear one spot, then we just say, like, okay, SLK solo. Go get him, Tiger. I think this is fine. This is like one of the old strengths of holding CLS on offense back in the day that I really enjoyed him for, is like, this will probably be like a 57 to 58. Well, if the AI high rolls a little bit, it might be hard to patch Nuke back up. But yeah, I think this feels okay. There's like a good non-committal team. Should be strong enough that the banner should be solid, but you know, we're not committing anything that we would regret spending later, right? I think this feels alright. Can I spend Vader? I prefer not to. Alright. Hello. These daisies are a little bit annoying, actually. And it's surprising. That should have been fairly narrow odds for him. But oh well. So, I mean, this does kind of break our TM train, of course, until Magnet goes. This is a very weird dynamic we're on right now. Like, GG is basically locked in stasis, but everyone else is going. We're just This is... He hasn't moved. Their Terminator train is so good, and like our counter response Terminator train is so good. But like... Wait. Why did Pia dispel us? Oh, I think Newt died. I think Newt died, and I think that got GG mad and he self-cycled, and that would Days wore off? That's kind of cute. Hey, I got my team back. Alright, I think we don't have a whole lot of time left. Where do we get our best shot at the last banner? It's not going to be on Magna Heal. That looked a lot like Magna was just dying. Also, I'm not sure why he's getting counterattacks despite the target lock. Unless that was just his basic turn. Honestly, the fact that he's so hulked out is actually kind of nice for us right now. It's nice and peaceful. Ah, okay, I don't think we're grace period back on B2. We might get it with B1 assist. Okay, 56. Not bad. I'm fairly surprised at how successful they were landing that Days. Am I? He doesn't get bonus potency if Vader isn't but that was my Mothbone. Oh, we're on like super cheese. Yeah, okay. We can play around that. I'm curious though. Right, because like with him not in his lead, what's his base? Yeah, 43%. What was his base? Yeah, I mean, we were fairly Days protected there. It was probably about like 50-50, give or take. A bit of space. Alright, so we're just off to the races now? Is Padme still the best? No, do we just SOK versus GG? Maybe. Is Droideka a problem here? Maybe. Probably no. I feel like we've done this with SOK and it was fine. Yeah, I mean, there's no other team really worth Kyloing. What are you? Who are you? Ooh, no. Well, is this nestable? Biggs is fun to pick on. This potency share, well, but he's not a rebel fighter. Does she only stat share with rebel fighters? I think she has to, right? I feel like Nest kind of hangs out here. I feel like she's kind of chilling. It's weird. It's definitely weird. But yeah, like these aren't even rebel fighters. What do they even do? Yeah, John. Yeah, totally. Droideka's not a problem. I didn't think so. I'm pretty sure we've done it before. So, I mean, going down the list. Alright, we have some creative team building. Yeah, alright. We're probably just starting with this then. Alright, show yourselves. Alright, so next time we get this done on Droideka. We had more protection before the Droideka nuke than after. Oh wait, this actually might be a 64. Droideka, man, we don't want to kill him, do we? Droideka's like our best man right now. Okay, we're putting you back and go back to sleep. We want you back in shield like ASAP. You've been doing some amazing stuff for us so far. Are you worth siphoning? Okay. Yeah, all these elixirs. Ooh, that's the good stuff. I'm gonna siphon you, just to lower your participation. So there's a cap, right? We actually are like approaching a cap. I don't know how long it takes to get there, but we do kind of need to just close. Oh. I think we're already kind of there. We're like, we have ascended beyond damage. God, Droideka's so good for our banners. Once you're back to full, you're pretty much permanently full. Yeah, makes sense. I can't do this to you, man. We're basicing. You're too good for me. Alright. We're probably supposed to stop playing with our food. Shit. One more basic. I don't think this choice matters, right? Just, yeah. Good night, sweet prince. Please give me 64. Yeah, okay. I mean, so if we're in an efficiency war situation, I feel like we're benefit here, right? We're putting up more resistance than he is. I mean, we have, like, we've got toys. We got plenty of toys now. What feels best against Geos here? We already know that my Scion is, he's on some dad bod mods right now. He's not exactly... Listen, he hasn't been on the job for a while. He's letting himself go a little bit. It happens. This is a Vader. Is Vader bullying here? I think this might be. Are you tenacity? Ooh. And we spent the Piet, so they aren't gonna be a whole lot of alarms going off. I need to set that for like 610 maybe. I mean, so Vader wipes the rest of them, right? But it's like, is GB just gonna be annoying for a while and potentially tax us on banners? I think he might. We actually could just slot in BSF. I have her flexed out with the DR team just so I could have, you know, I just wanted to hold options, right? Like, do we need to be on EPBSF here? I don't necessarily think so. What are you looking like? You've seen better days. Quantity, not the craziest. And it's what, 293? Speed potency, 1000. This is a fairly fast play coming out. CLS to Geos? I thought about CLS. I feel like Vader just kind of comes, sees, and conquers, right? Heck, this could even be a EP lead. I think Nest takes this. Does she solo this? I mean, she kind of has to, right? They don't have anyone who can, like, actually finish her. It's a question of her damage scaling. I mean, Leia. We got some buff generation here. any situation here with any potency source that I'm not thinking of? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're good. I think Nest is good for a 63 here. Couldn't they time out with all the reviving? I think she'll ramp enough. I think she can close. Especially because Mon Mothma can't bring back CHS, so we just kill CHS first, and the dominoes start to fall. I believe in her. I didn't Relic 7 her recently to not use her on a Rebel Gimme squad like this. Good. I wanted you to resist that. We're gonna become best friends here in a second, sir. More. Keep going. Not you. Unfortunately, he's only 80% chance to... Or she's only 80% chance to cancel, so it does break eventually. Are you just dead now? Alright, you're on the way up. This is why I love Nest against Biggs and Mothma teams. Of course I say that as she hits the, or misses the 80% chance to counter. Biggs is just like so incredibly stubborn. You know what, I take it back, there's plenty of buff source here. Actually. Nest is gonna stack here just fine, I think. Feed me. Keep going. Uh-huh. Man, I wouldn't think it was 80%. Alright. I don't think she's quite there yet. Not if she does that, she's not. They are remaking buffs like crazy, though. Alright. The dominoes are on the way. We could probably do a CHS pickup now. Is he providing anyone buffs? Is there any reason to keep him alive here? Probably not. Alright, Ness is starting to get angry. I think we're ascending. Whoo! That's some spice. Yeah. Not bad. Oh yeah, what's up, Zareth? Catching on chat a little bit here. Yeah, I don't know. Today, unfortunately, today was supposed to be spicy, and spice got left on the rack, apparently. I mean, for whatever it's worth, he is going to be... He will have literally everything under the sun, except for, like, GBA as, like, a relevant flex draft for my teams. But yeah, I think, efficiency-wise, we should be able to crush here pretty comfortably. I mean, right, so we have, like, Gas 501st, which... Yo, Einhander. Thanks for the donation, man. Yeah.
Less than 3, Nest less than 3.
Nest is always... You know what, honestly, I feel like I'm probably one of the GAC streamers that has, like, always used her the most and just refuses to... I have plenty of respect. Oh, wait. We're still on the double donuts. Oh, shit. I need to mop up. Yeah, thank you, man. It's kind of sad with how much I have relied on her in defense as a staple, or on offense as a staple for me. I was like looking at her a day or two ago, not a day or two, but like a week ago. Just like, there's no real reason. I mean, granted, I had a lot of excess materials because I was over prepared for JML, but I was like, she's been parked at Relic 6 for so long, and I do like to be the minimum type, but it's just like, we got her, right? Like, man, with SCE's gear requirements too, I could fit her in like super comfortably, and the Relic 7 stuff, our signals are still extremely not the issue. More spice the better. I'm with you, man, but we did not get that today, unfortunately. Why not R8? Listen, I was happy enough. You know what? Speaking of, let's just do it. I just want to have fun here. You could argue Vader might be more fun. I think Palpatine will deliver some enjoyment here. We get to cycle Vader a little bit more. Do we though? Wait, we're gonna kill them really badly. We don't actually get a second MM after the first. Like these basics. Poggle will die to a basic here. That's my hot take. We're on, our modding is like so nice now. This, I mean, is more just speed than anything. Like a little bit of crit chance, but just... Ooh. Do we even bother to bring a tank? We're not here to have fun. Vader lead is way safer. Yeah, but... They do have a fairly tenacity GBA, though. Is my concern. Like, if we're doing Vader lead, then I feel like we go BSF. Alright, fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm playing for efficiency here, because that's what he's doing. We're matching his game plan and doing it better. I'm more saying fun in the sense of... We have full-blown 501st gas. We have full-blown CLS. Do we have Jedi? I'm pretty sure we have JKR. Yeah, we've got, like, JKR, JKL. Like, we're insane right now. We got, like, Padme GMY. Not even necessarily, like, a relevant matchup here. Yeah, okay, no. We have 3 teams left. We can absolutely just... Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm doing this. I'm using all the marbles. Well... Whatever. I don't know, man. Sure. I do think GBA will stick a little bit longer. Just because... Vader's not really going to be landing dots. I guess... We could choke on GBA just to have Watt try to do a little bit of heavy lifting. But his potency, I mean, what GBA, or what tenacity is GBA actually representing here? Right? Yeah, he's 200% tenacity. Oh, okay, 190 something. For no reason, I had 70 in my head. Yeah, 184. Like, even Basla might miss a few here. Yeah, she's 108. Yeah, he's just not going to debuff at all. Yeah, I think this is the right choice. I think we do go GBA drafts. Just for the clean finish, because there is going to be a bit of mess here at the end. Does BSF or Zeta? Yeah, she does. It's plus 50. But like... Right, she's... Wait, why is my BSF... Oh, I just want a pure speed focus. Weird. Man, I've had her in speed potency for so long. I'm actually gonna... thrown off by that. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, she was kind of going out defense more lately. Yeah, no. It kind of does make sense. Kind of more on the bulk plan. Although the defense primaries, it's tragic that like so many of my good mods are defense primaries. But I mean, I think we do this. I think Brute will just tank for a while Vader just beats up on what should be like a lone GBA, occasionally making a Brute. I don't really see this going wrong here. Should be a 61. Should be 61, although GBA AoE will tax us occasionally. Wait. No, it's fine. We'll just weapon tech Vader at the start. It's fine. Look at that. Yeah. He's a pretty big beefy boy. Alright. Moment I've all been waiting for. I haven't even thought about order here. I mean, I think we just go choke on GBA now. Let's just go for the Watt dots. It kind of has to be, right? Spy, I assume... Did we just try to go for... We could just basic down the line and see how we do. Nah, let's finish our food. 750k. 103k basics. You know. As you do. Alright, we have no MM now. This is just a triple dot. Wait. Okay, this is 8 dot. I'll take it back. No, I bet we could pick up GBA here. Yeah, 260k, no MM, no Piet or anything boosting offense, just sheer Vader. Yeah. Okay, we actually I am a little bit surprised at how successfully we got to 3 dot there. I mean, Bastila whiffed pretty hard there. Hit him with the spear. Yeah, 61. With a little bit more cojones, maybe we could have gotten 62, 63, but well. I mean, this just has to be a 501st mop-up, right? Pretty much every time. 501st would be a little bit convenient against Newt, but if we're talking convenience here, it's kind of gotta be this, right? I think. Do we need a full size? I mean, this is a fairly relic team. I mean, we don't need all 5. I don't know if we cut this down to like... We definitely don't cut this down to 2, I don't think. Problem is my Rex isn't that fast. My Rex is like sufficiently fast for like general purposes of like anti-DR. That's all he gets. My Rex is such an afterthought. But yeah, it was absolutely fun. I was just like, I gotta put some respect on when I see Tenacity GBA. Assuming Rex goes first. I mean, so 280, 112. We're like 310-ish plus a little bit. Gas should count as buffed, right? So we're not actually giving her 75 plus 30. She would be like 60 plus 30. I think Rex is going first here. I feel like Gas is going to lose banners, though. Like, if you were going to go full 5-man, it would just be to try to mop them up immediately. We're probably just going to come down to basics here, which I guess puts us at 61? Seems okay. Honestly, the biggest tragedy here, I would say, is not being able to dispel zombie, so we couldn't just aim gas kick somewhere else. Oh, right. Undersize means less assage speed. So if we take 4, we're 61 down to 60. If we take this, then we're 62 down to 61. Yeah. Okay, let's just go with this. It is worth noting that my gas isn't on that much damage right now. He's like a fairly tanky hybrid build. I don't call it whatever. So that's why I'm being I do kind of feel a little bit nervous going in this undersized. Like, of course it should be fine. Whoa, wait a minute. That there is an issue. Wait. Oh, we just took a turn, right? Yeah, we took a turn and the stun cycled off. I was gonna say that that stun should not have expired otherwise. Yeah, sorry, lady. You don't really get to work here anymore. Your job has been outsourced. Okay, 62 down to 61. Man, the play stun had me concerned for a second. I'm a little bit surprised that Gas actually got to move that quickly. I was expecting a little bit, right? Because like, you know, you get the spirit basics pushing turn meter down, and like their second turns were coming around. I was kind of expecting. I thought that there was actually a potential topple on the menu with this plague stun. Even more rebels. Alright, we'll mop up the newt first. So, who has the best? It kind of has to be JKR, right? Feels bad to leave CLS on the bench. But, like, if Newt points at, you know, a Chupio or something, we don't really get those banners back. And JKR will. So it probably has to be JKR. Ojikalo, so he's not Xylo. 2 counters it. I mean, this does look Xylo compatible. The number of Zetas I have, I probably could give it to him by now. I would need to think about how far off I am from Sith Eternal Emperor. I mean, Beskar Mando just has the 1, right? So I would need 1 now, 7 in the future, because I'm pretty sure. Well, okay, 2. So we need 8 potentially. We're at 5. Yeah, I don't think I do. Bastila lead. Yeah, but Bastila lead's so boring, so basic. Would you rather have a huge bubble protection to hide behind, or would you rather take the hit? The mass assist to get it back. Okay, fine. Just remember you asked for this. I do not condone. This straight up does not matter. Sure, JKR. Why not, man? I'd rather have Silas, our boring Jedi leader. Yeah, or we could have the premier Jedi leader. Alright, we're probably just supposed to just red pill immediately, right? Just do it, dude. Hey, why are we in? Oh, he's not a bonus range, just 100% Terminator. Alright. Go into hiding. I suppose we were probably supposed to just focus down Zelbar first, but who am I kidding? If we splash again, this might just make him mad. Ah, okay. Stuff with Sophia. Yeah, we're kind of just there. Are you proud of yourself? You feel good about that matchup? Not even giving themselves a chance, or giving them a chance to fight back. This feels dishonorable. Hiding behind a bubble. At least, JKR, you give them... You play along a little bit. Alright. We did Malevolence last time. Didn't Malevolence end up getting like 61? Do I feel that bad about Malevolence getting 61? I don't think I do. Plus... Especially if they have, like, Sith Bomber in the back, bringing out the days. I don't think I want Malevolence to be in this matchup. So we probably just go for a repeat of that. Probably has to be the right choice, right? Has to be Ebon Hawk against Millennium Falcon. Do we bring a third in case of high roll? I'm feeling a third today. I feel like we had a strong ground performance, and I don't want ships to wreck that. So it's not First Order, it's not GR. It's all of my ships. Okay. Vader will do. Relegate Vader can be the pilot of his dreams. Okay, we're not stunning, right? In case of buff immunity. Yeah, see? Dodged. Alright, we actually do happen to land the Buzz droids over here. They aim at the ship we get for free. So far, so good. We could just... This is bait, right? This has to be bait. I'm taking the bait. That's why it was bait. And I knew it. You absolute jerk. That 25% evasion, or whatever it is. I'm pretty sure it's 25. Yeah. Just do it, dude. I like how we landed precisely enough hits to lose the buzz droids on him as well, but all of the juicy hits got dodged. Good job, dude. You're such a good fleet. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I don't know what the timing is on him re-upping, so Ebon Hawk right now would feel kind of bad. Let's just make buzz. Just like Disney. Ooh, hello. $61, as advertised. Can't find that level of consistency anywhere else. I think we had like 66 on this last time. I'll just go 2 for... Could probably bring that down to 1 with just Plo, but whatever. Honestly, wasn't this just like an instant win? But we had pretty good target lock RNG last time. I still don't know who I want to speed up here. There's a lot of banners we just lost. I don't think we had a choice though. Maybe we speed up a TIE Bomber. Whatever, Plo can patch this up. Plo's not... Okay, he did re-taunts. Why did he re-taunts? I don't remember his conditions. Yeah. Alright, relax. You ain't that hot. Alright, we're not gonna have Bender back. Listen, chat, you saw nothing. I mean, okay, still 66 actually, so I guess... I mean, we did the same actions, right? So I guess Anakin just got dunked on by his dad. Wait. Oh god, I actually just said that. By his future self. I'm actually curious, what is his... I figured it would have been something like burn related. Enemy is target locked. Okay. Interesting. And if the TIE Bomber isn't already taunting, so is this like 5s, where if he's taunting when he uses special, he just doesn't get it? I don't understand why CG likes those clauses. It's weird. Why did I use Negotiator here on Wildlands versus Rebels? I don't know what I prefer against Rebels. Like, obviously, if you use Negotiator against Rebels, by the way, keep in mind, my Negotiator looks like this. So, not exactly a Negotiator you're probably used to working with. Yeah, I just don't know which I prefer against Rebels yet. I mean, I'm still on the old Negotiator meta, so if I hit the 5s, make a target lock bomb, then great. But more often than not, that doesn't happen, so I don't know that Negotiator feels that good. I don't know, I used to do Negotiator all the time against Rebels, but they feel kind of interchangeable. And especially, I have fought some people who like to double up Sith Bomber with Imperial Bomber, and just being concussed, being burned as Separatists just felt kind of bad. So 61 and 66, this is basically the second day or the second round in a row where I fought that fleet pairing and had that banner pairing. I mean, it's, you know what, like a 63.5 average, which for me on fleets is way ahead of time. Farming BTL. I just started a couple of weeks ago and then stopped because this node was kind of juicy. Although I haven't really been doing refreshes on normal nodes. I've been like slow farming it. It hasn't been a priority for me. There's never been a situation so far I was like, damn. Alright, there you go. Here's your BTL shards. I haven't been in a situation so far where it's like, man, I can't compete for not having modern negotiator. I haven't really had to do slower GK mirror either, but I had a turn order that seemed like it was working reliably. I'm kind of forgetting what it is. Let's try it. It's something along the lines of basic first, because basic first gave me time to, like, you don't want to blow anything immediately, you want to call play first. God, I have not tried this in literal months. I don't remember if these two almost definitely were the other ships that I brought, but I don't think it matters that much. Let's try this. Is there an interesting choice here? I don't remember. We'll have more tenacity from doing this. Yeah, that's probably the right choice. I don't remember the actual turn order. I don't think it actually matters that much. Oh god, weird. They low rolled like crazy. I'm still gonna play it out as if we're dazed, just because that's the point of this, right? I don't know if HT coming out was also standard either, but yeah, so you like 5s basic here. So then you hit the plow, you get, I don't know if there was days here. Oh, it's gone. It's amazing. We're still basic on 5s. And then this is the exact breakpoint here. I feel like that hit a turn early. Is that a break, or is that a holdover from them being on +1 GR ship from what they used to be? That actually might have been. Anyway, the whole point, the whole thing that would happen at this point, at least when I had this set up and testing, is we would be doing an AoE here. His invulnerability just dropped. Yeah, obviously it doesn't work with the ult hitting one turn earlier. But yeah, I mean, otherwise, we would hit the AoE now. This days, like with the bombs, wouldn't be here. And then we just hit them with the big reverse target lock, and you could just play it out from there. And they would still ult you first, but, you know, I mean. Okay, both sides are just getting terrible target lock RNG. Like, usually I would expect to see more of like a clone sergeant here or something, but you get the idea. I'm guessing now that there's triple GR ships starting to line up, the ult just hits one turn too soon. I don't think we anchored him at all. That would have like pushed the Valor one turn sooner either. Oh well. But again, I'm never really in a position to where I have to mirror negotiator anyway, right? Shoot Rex first. I still feel like, just overall, I don't feel like that ult hit as soon as it usually hit. Maybe, no, we were 50% negotiators. We did speed their Anakin up, but only by like, you know, 20% at max, right? So I don't think that would have had like a consequence. Or is it? God, I'm actually curious now, but I don't know that I want to refresh. So basically, are you saying that because we accelerated Anakin first, then Rex potentially fed him TM? Because I definitely don't remember my initial Terminator, but this would have, like, this is basically plus 70% on Anakin, so that actually would have put him ahead. Interesting. I guess, I mean, what's 10% tenacity? There's no way this makes a difference, right? What, 77% tenacity? What am I doing? So I guess that adds a little bit of days RNG with Rex being there. Like, very minor, but... Oh, wait. Does Does this count for GK for himself? It doesn't say other, right? But I don't know if the capital ship sees itself. What would be a good way to... Is there a verbiage that would indicate? Trying to think. Yeah, I mean, if Negotiator gives itself potency, then Rex Tenacity there means absolutely nothing. Oh god, I got so sidetracked actually. What was our final score? Are we good? 2137? That sounds high. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we should be comfy. I'm curious. I feel like we need to push this Bounty Hunter team more. I didn't get to show this last time. We've got Django 323 with the damage modding. I mean, I, like, had to cut on speed here, but that's just kind of... That's just where I'm at. My damage crosses don't get above, like, 15 pretty much ever. Right, but like, so this is like 353 Django, which like isn't quite fast enough for JTR, which he's gonna have, so I feel like that's weak. I don't know, maybe he would feel pressured to... Like, I have the 324 Bosk with 323 Django, so he'll taunt, Django will burn, Bosk will immediately mass assist, Django will assist with the Zeta and the TM share, and then the rest of the team just has a grand old time. Is the hope anyway, right? Like, I'm actually curious on if Boba has so much gear overlap with Eternal Emperor. I feel like Eternal Emperor's gear list doesn't actually include that many med packs. I'm not sure on that though. I have to do research on off stream, but like, if I could sneak in Boba now that we know that new Mandate was the Bounty Hunter, I feel like Boba's a safer, justifiable upgrade. And yeah, I don't think there's any reason to gear 13 Grief, unless otherwise forced to. I think dude's chilling perfectly fine here. Honestly, I mean, we had a bunch of full crafted of them, and they aren't in demand, and we're pretty much fine on them anyway. I would have been interested in just doing the ultimate Yoda build. All right side, leave the left side blank. It's like I did with New, right? I haven't done this in a while, actually. But yeah. I think for a character like Grief, it might matter against DR. We might have to come back and reconsider it. I do want to get this team in anti-DR shape, though. Which is why I'm considering all this stuff. I do want a good punishing game plan for if we come across more DR. So, yeah, I mean, now that we've seen the news, now that we're kind of wrapping up the end of the year, I feel like we've... I don't know if there's some consideration to worry about, like, if Armor Lady is gonna be... Like, even if she comes out right... Best case scenario, she's gonna be like a 3-star Gear 11, so I don't think Gear 12 is. I feel like Gear 12 is fairly safe. We definitely do. Nah, we can't spend this. I'm pretty sure Beskar Mando needs this. And we'll have him in hopefully a week's time. So, yeah. Alright. I gotta go jump over for the Merc. I gotta go jump into that Merc. Yeah. I think we're good. I think we'll call it an evening. Here's our calling you Fatal saving for. Hey. I don't take extreme measures. I just give what teams need to win, and that's it. I'm not completionist. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I still think I just beat him on attrition. I don't think he can match the efficiency, because he posted teams that, for the most part, could kind of just lay over and die. Like, we had like 64, 63, 61. Another 61. I think we're kind of good. This was 60. This was like a 56, which kind of hurts, but I think we more than made up for it with like a 60 something average. Wait, what is our average? 210. Back zone is what, 216? Wait, not. Where did I get 216 from? Is it at the 3v3 number? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so what's our actual average? What was this dude up against? We got 830. 21, 37. I guess we would have to, I don't, ships. I hate including ships in this number. It's so misleading. But I guess doing the lazy math. Oh god, I hit subtract. Oh my god. Wait, no, this is still completely broken. Wait, how did this break so badly? I subtracted the zone count. Or the zone conquerors. I subtracted the starting score. Am I dumb? I'm getting like 100 and some, like, yeah, 104 average. What is breaking here? $210 plus 186 plus 180 plus 180. Yeah, my numbers were right. Wait. The calculator didn't add the second 180 for some reason. Okay. Okay. This is why we can't have nice things. So we're at like a 61.2 average. Again, ships kind of makes that weird. Wait, we can just subtract. Wait. Sorry, I should probably just have this on full screen. Just been sitting here staring at a calculator. Alright, we're 2137. Minus 61, minus 66, divided by 7. Alright, we're 16 and a half. And like, he does have SEE, which can do all kinds of wrong against JML lead. I know. But, yeah, I think just based on attrition, like, what mods is even representing for, like... So, like, what's my Django's breakpoint? I'm curious. Can we just... Can't we just take, like, 353 times 0.76? Okay, so his JCR is, like, fast enough. Right. 268 divided by 0.76. Yeah. Yeah, like, can we even push Django harder? Is that legal? I really... If I'm gonna post this team on defense, I want them to, like, make people sweat. I want them to scout and just feel physically uncomfortable. The thought of fighting it. But, like, this is really the killer right now. I feel like it really is just the cross holding this back. I would almost rather just go broken set. Like, I want to be on potency primary because there are going to be situations where that burn matters, but... Like, this is just a travesty of a situation. Yeah, our fastest offense cross is 17. We get on here to first slicing candidate, it's a purple 11. We get on here, we're already down to like the 8s. Sounds about right. I don't know what it is. I just can't land damage crosses ever. Like, look at this too. It's not even like I'm having a hard time finding them. It's just defense, health, potency, tenacity, 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 health, potency, Tenacity, potency, protection. Do you see a pattern here? Health, tenacity, defense, and then we hit offense. The 12th mod down. Like, this was just supposed to be a one-off mod that I sniped for gas back in, like, when gas was first released, and this has been, like, the cornerstone of, like, I have strongly considered 6-dotting this, just because this is kind of some percent offense, is, like, the level of desperation for making builds. Yeah, I don't know why. My crosses are just horribly cursed. I mean, look, I will say, potency crosses are nice. Alright, that sounds like Christmas. Look, festive playlist I'm down with. Actual Christmas Carol. We'll wait. We'll give it a week. You feel as though when your roster gets better, it's honestly harder to get all defeats completed? I feel like defeats has just gotten harder in general. It's honestly kind of why I stopped caring as much about, like, going for top leaderboard as well, is like, is it on yet? Yeah, I mean, I guess this could have just been, like, we did a Nest solo today, we could have just hucked 3 Jawas in there. But, like, this, I don't know, I just don't like feats that dictate my strategy, so lately I've just kind of been in, like, the screw leaderboard and kind of just screw feats. Like, I haven't actually just, like, screw it, I'll be completely honest. For the most part, I don't even check the feats list anymore. I just kind of pick up what I pick up. Like, the actual GAC strategy and opponent reading is so much more interesting to me than, like, don't get me wrong, I want to compete for a leaderboard, but at the same time, I don't feel like jumping through CG's hoops. Especially because I feel like there was a feat later this season. Alright, we need to move over, actually. Sorry. Just don't like to keep people waiting. Alright, that's not happening right now, I guess. But yeah, right, like, I don't know. I like competing, but yeah. Like, I just don't really feel comfortable in some situations. I feel like 3v3 feats were maybe more, like, I feel like CG was just really brazen with feats like this in 3v3. I guess 5v5, like, as long as you can find a nestable team, these aren't really that bad. But maybe it's just more of a 3v3 problem. I don't know. I would have to, like, I just think of the full list. This is just the long list ones. I mean, defeat 12 enemies if you go ahead and just hold CLS for offense. Which, by the way, this is honestly part of why I was irritated, is I don't want to hold CLS for offense. I love posting that team on defense, and for the most part, like, I pulled them today because of possible gas with everything else going on, but like, I don't want to pull CLS multiple rounds in a row just to make CG happy. At that point, we're just sliding towards, like, cheese. And I've been enjoying not cheesing lately. Just trying to be a little bit tricky, at least. Also, yeah, this one sounded really, really uncomfortable to me. Based on the stuff that I had, it was like... what? It wasn't going to be HK lead. My HK is not good enough, so you'd be on some weird, like, BB-8 C3PO chopper, or not chopper, 3PO C3PO R2 BB-8 L3. So, like, yeah, let me just cannibalize CLS and potentially JTR side by side. Yeah, I don't know. Plus, I mean, if you go out of the running for, like, if you take a single loss, then suddenly the leaderboard doesn't really matter anyway, right? And I kind of went into the season expecting that there was a second season to go strong on. I'm still disappointed by that. I can't believe that we're going straight into another 3v3 season right after this. It's way too soon. You can see you into a Kyber for an A4 player. Yeah, I mean, it's true. For me, like, Kyber hasn't really been difficult. If anything, I wish that there was a tier above Kyber to actually, like, be worth striving for. Because if you aren't going for top ranks, you know, like, I think it would be fun to try to go for the Kyber champion title. This almost isn't even worth scrolling all the way down. Yeah, like, if you pick this up, I think that'd be fun. That'd be, you know, a good flex, a good fun thing to pop or pick up. Kyber contender. I don't know if that's really worth using. Most people probably wouldn't even remember the difference between Kyber contestants. What's the hey, you got Kyber one? Combatant. I feel like most people wouldn't even remember the difference between combatant and contender. So, like, if you're not first, title-wise, you kind of lose flex privileges. I would love to be able to, like, just go hard on trying to pick this up. But yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, does this include ships? For whatever reason, I actually assumed that it didn't. I thought that she was like trying to force you to go GG on offense as well, which honestly is actually fine with me because that was kind of my game plan anyway. But interesting. All right, yeah, I think we're good here. I think I'm good to head out. Thank you all for stopping by. Got a heroic Sith ready to go. Go Merc. I'll never see it coming. Yeah, hope you all have a good rest of your eating. It includes ships. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured. It doesn't specify, so. No, Merc stream, it's not Challenge Rancor. It is ye old heroic Sith raid. But yeah, I guess we will be on with. God, there's no LSTB suddenly. Yeah, I guess we're just back on GAC a bit. I gotta get to work on more LSTB guides. Yeah, I'm gonna push hard on those. I'm doing CLS next. I have decided. I guess I mentioned it in the Discord a while ago, but should mention on here. It is gonna be CLS with Chupio, which I think will limit the appeal. But I pretty firmly believe that if you're gonna use CLS, don't stick to C3PO in there, right? Like, we could do a lot better. More Kyber show. The plan for Kyber show has been to only do it in the off season, so. I don't know. I mean, if there is more interest, we could try to pick that up. Although that's also, I mean, Keen handles the Kin. God, I don't know why I want to default to Keen. It's something about the KY. Kin does like to, or does handle all the scheduling stuff. So that would just mean a lot more work for him than it would for me. Sadly. I mean, I'll never say never. That was just the original game plan. We'll see. It's honestly almost more of a question of like how much is there actually to talk about GAC wise, especially if we're just stuck in this rotation of 5v5 ships and 3v3. I'm still salty. I still say pour one out for 5v5 character only. That was always my favorite mode, and the fact that that's just gone now is honestly that's also probably why I consider myself like not in the running for leaderboard. Is with my ships I'm basically fighting with one and tied behind my back. Maybe that was the sin. Maybe that was the misplay, actually. No. I swear, I openly said in my Discord somewhere, like, the next time that we go, like, 5v5, only no ships, like, character only no ships, I'm going for, like, top of the leaderboard. And then they just canceled. 5v5 character only forever, seemingly. I'm salty. I'm legitimately salty. Like, man, I felt like my opportunity has passed now. So now I would just have to like I don't know. I don't know what most people get on their ship averages otherwise. I would have to assume, like, if you're rocking full-blown GR, you're probably in pretty good shape. But yeah. Wishful thinking. Maybe if CG ever brings back Q&As. Perhaps they'll answer that question. I don't know, Doja seems responsive. Maybe it'd be something to ask Doja. I have no idea. We'll see. Alright guys. I said I was heading out, and then I didn't. But I am heading out. Alright, yeah. Hope you all have a good rest of your eating. Hope you all have a good rest of your Grand Arena rounds. Good luck out there. Don't lose.